Welcome back to Sun Crypto. It is October 20th, 2019, 11:37 p.m. Eastern Time. Current price of BTC 82.29. So in today's content, we're going to talk about something very special, something like very unique about the 100 EMA moving average, right? So if you go on BYBIT, okay, Binance, okay, Binance is the chart on the left, and then Bitstamp is the chart on the right. So if you take a look at these two red lines, okay, this red line, you see it on your on this chart, it is the 100 EMA on the daily, okay, on the weekly. So it is exactly at 88. I mean, roughly around like let's take a look at it. It is roughly around like 6,900, and then when you go on Binance, it is roughly around like a 7,800. Okay, so it is quite interesting. Why do we have two moving averages from two different exchanges, like giving us two different prices? Okay, so it is very critical. So if you're using these two moving averages, you have to be careful, because if you go on Binance, we've been sitting on the the 100 EMA for like the last 4 or 5 weeks. Right now we're sitting like above the 100 EMA, but if you go on BYBIT on Bitstamp, we haven't retested the the 100 EMA on the weekly. So but at the same time, take a look at the 21 EMA. It is sitting right around like a 88.63 on both exchange. Okay, both exchange, they got the same 21 EMA, but they don't have the same 100 EMA. So if like we break this 100 EMA on Binance, we're gonna have to focus on the 100 EMA on Bitstamp, because Bitstamp has the better history. So we just have to go by this 100 EMA. And if you go back in the previous previous rejection we got on the 100 EMA, you can see exactly right around the this area, this red line, this area of 5k level back in like April, May. We've been like getting a big rejection from the 100 EMA, okay, on the weekly. But if you go on Binance, you cannot see it, because Binance doesn't have enough history to give you like the 100 EMA on April, right? So maybe that's where the difference come from. But 100 EMA should be 100 EMA. If both charts has like a 100 EMAs, they both should be averaging the same price. Okay, they should be averaging the same price. But for some reason, I'm still trying to figure it out, why these two exchanges got like a different moving average. So if you haven't paid attention today, it is very important. So let's take a look at the weekly 21 EMA, and then the daily 50 EMA. So let's go to Binance. So the weekly and then the 50, the 21 EMA and then the 50 EMA, they both got like same price action right now. If you take a look at this yellow line, it is exactly, it is the 21 EMA, okay, on the weekly time frame. All right, that's the 21 EMA. So if you switch it to the daily, you can see exactly the blue line right here. It is the same exact number. That's a 50. That's the 50 EMA on the daily. It is exactly at 88.50, 88.60. So it is a nice confluence. We could be paying attention for a big rebound if like this is at least attempt to like break this 21 EMA on the daily. It could go all the way up straight to the 50 EMA on the daily, which is going to be the 21 EMA on the weekly time frame. So it is a lot of EMAs, but you just have to be comfortable with these. You have to be comfortable with these moving averages, and try to like anticipate where price could be going to. But that's a bullish setup. Okay, that's a bullish setup. So we're going to talk about the bearish setup. But the bearish setup, guys, we're going to start off with the lower time frame. Okay, the lower time frame. Hey, what's up, K4W? Well, we're going to take a look at Xerox. So that's a bullish setup. Let's take a look at the bearish setup, starting with the lower time frame. So you take a look at the lower time frame. We got multiple signal like BTC could be selling off. Okay, we talked about this in our private group. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. Also on the 15 minutes time frame, you got a bearish engulfing candle right around this area, pretty much very bearish. And then you can see like if you want to be bullish and you're looking for a short, you could be waiting for price to retrace at least 50% of this candle. And we talked about all this stuff like in the premium member first, right? So but you can see like we could be looking for BTC to retrace up to like a 82.80 before you open up a short. But at the same time, right, you can see you know, we pull back roughly 50%, okay, after 0.618 exactly, okay, we got this move like a 0.618, and then you could be looking for another short at least down to this 50 MA on the 15 minutes time frame. So let's take a look at the hourly, okay. When you take a look at the hourly, you can see like we basically looking very bearish, and we talked about it like, you know, less than 30 minutes in our premium member. So if you haven't joined the public Telegram group, the description, the link is under the description. Make sure to click on it so you can join the public Telegram group, or if you want to upgrade to our premium member, you can at least send me a private message, and I'm going to give you the link to the premium member. So take a look at this candle, guys. If you don't know how to do TA, you at least know how to recognize a shooting star. That's the first thing you need to know. If you don't know how to do TA, make sure you know what a shooting star is, you know how to do your, you know, fib retracement and all of that. This candle is pretty much very bearish, okay. That's the hourly time frame, and you take a look at the volume, okay. The volume doesn't lie, okay. The volume, the candles, the moving averages, they can lie to you, but the volume, it always there. It is very constant. It has a constant response, okay. It's not a lagging indicator. So you can see the volume is pretty significant, okay. This volume we got in this area, it is almost 95% of this volume. So even though we got a very bullish candle, right, what can you expect, right? What can you expect? A sideways correction or a drop to downside? That's the only thing you can expect. And at the same time, right, guys, whenever you see, okay, a shooting star, right, you could anticipate a reversal. At least you could anticipate at least a reversal to the same area, or at least 50% pullback in this level. But we didn't quite hit 50% pullback of this bearish candle. We just pulled back 0.618. So market structure just respected the fib level instead of respecting the body candle, okay. This candle right around this area, you know, with the shooting star. So 15 minutes is pretty bearish. 45 minutes is pretty bearish. You can see the 45 minutes is also very engulfing. So 45 minutes, we take a look at the 45 minutes, we came back and retest 50% of this body candle, right? We retested it. So that's a good bearish sign to open up a short, and we talked about this in the premium member. So now you can see we open up a short, you got another bearish candle, and you know the next area to look for support is like the 21 EMA on the 45 minutes, which is roughly around like a 81.50. So BTC dropping down to 81.50 is very probable. It's not just possible, but it is very, very probable. We're gonna retest this 21 EMA on the 45 minutes chart. And as soon as we break this level, guys, next level you could be looking for to take profit, it is gonna be 80.50 to 80.80. Okay, 80.50 to 80.80 could give you, you know, this ABC correction. That's what you could look for. If you don't get this ABC correction, you could get this W correction just like this. Basically gonna retest this area of roughly around like a 82.80 to 8300 before we can look for this move. That's the bearish scenario we got on the lower time frame. Even though the bigger time frame, as far as the weekly and the daily, we got two moving averages. I showed you on the 21 EMA on the weekly right now, right around 88.50, and then the 50 EMA on the daily right now, it is exactly at 88.50. So you have to pay attention to the bullish scenario, but the lower time frame, it is telling you we're extremely bearish. Okay, we're extremely bearish. So now let's take a look at the Heiken Ashi. Okay, the Heiken Ashi right now, we don't have any sign of reversal. Okay, we can see like smooth tail. Okay, these tails, they're pretty smooth, like a nice uptrend. All of a sudden you get this sideways correction. You could get a lot of volatility before we drop. Okay, the volatility, what type of volatility you're looking for? You're looking for this type of volatility. Okay, looking for, let's see. Okay, you're looking for this type of volatility. Big tail, big wick, small body. Okay, looking for this type of volatility. Right, this candle, we could get something similar to it. And as soon as we get it, guys, you know it is a game over for the bulls. Okay, for the bulls. Okay, if we get this big tail, big wick, small body in this area, you know, most likely we're gonna be retracing down. Okay, we're gonna be retracing heavily down. All right, so let me take a look at the chat room, see if you guys have any question before I move on to another coin. Right, 50-50. No, I'm not 50-50. I'm extremely bearish. I'm just giving you idea why Bitcoin could pull back to 8800. Okay, it doesn't mean anything. A pullback is just a small rally. It's just it's just gonna drop. So just because we say like BTC gonna could pull back to like 88 to 8900, doesn't mean I'm bullish. Okay, it can give you like a 10 to 15%, and we mentioned it yesterday on my previous live stream. It really doesn't matter if BTC gives you like a 10 to 15%. It is still bearish. Okay, it is still bearish. Okay, so as long as we don't break a as long as we don't break like a 14K and start going up, we're not bullish on the medium term. So the most bullish scenario you can expect is like BTC give you a 2 million 3 million daily volume on Binance, not daily volume but monthly volume, then you're going to be bullish. But as long as, let's take a look at the data, because you're talking about bearishness and bullishness, all of that, right? So take a look at the data. It is quite interesting. The daily volume is decreasing, so you don't have any sign of bullishness to break 14K. You can take a look at your daily volume. Okay, right now it is corrective. Okay, you got a big volume drop in the volume is decreasing. What do you expect? It is corrective. Which way? The drop, we're correcting, and then another drop. That's what you're expecting. So if you're pumping, right, the volume is increasing, right? Your volume is increasing, right? And then you start dropping, and then your volume dropping. What can you expect? You're gonna pump again. Okay, so when on a bull market, you have to understand that on a bull market, when price rises, right, volume tend to rise. Okay, when price decreasing, right, volume tend to decrease. You're on the bull market. But if like your price is dropping and your volume is increasing, and then you going up, your volume is decreasing, it's not a bull market. Okay, it's a bear market. Okay, it's a big signature of a bear market. So let me just repeat it, right? If you're on a bear market, right, your price is decreasing, okay, your volume going to be increasing. When you get a small 10-15%, your volume going to be decreasing. So that's what we're getting right now. You can see like we got a big volume increase, price dropped, and then we're getting this rally up to wherever we're going to go to, and then price is decreasing. All right, so we're going to get this drop further, and then the volume going to be increasing again. So it is pretty simple. I explained to you guys like since March, April regarding volume when we were going up, because most people didn't understand why volume was decreasing, and BTC was going up in this area. So I explained to you guys back in this area when we were making this right shoulder right around the mid-February. I told you this volume right here, okay, we're gonna get a very, very big volume, very engulfing candle, and that was like what, February 22nd to 23rd. You can go back and watch my playlist, Bitcoin playlist back in like February 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. I was telling you guys this rejection we got from the 100 EMA and 50 EMA is nothing. It is just similar to this move. We're gonna move sideways 5 to 7 days, and then bang, and then we're gonna close right around 51 to 53. Exactly, that's what we did. So this move, I'm not really bullish, even though we get this move, big tail, big wick, small body. Okay, that's the daily, that's a reversal sign. It is pretty normal for us to get a reversal. You cannot ignore it. Even though I'm bearish, and most of you guys pretty bearish, you cannot ignore this reversal candle. Okay, big tail, big wick, small body is a reversal candle. Okay, on the Heiken action, big tail, big wick, small body, big tail, big wick, small body, full body candle. All right, so I'm bearish, but you have to ignore this big tail, big wick, small body, reversal, big tail, big wick, small body, reversal. So you get it. You can find it like every time like a BTC about to give you like a reversal pattern. 9 out of 10 you're gonna find this reversal pattern. All right, and we're most likely gonna get another one in this area before we drop. Okay, we're gonna get a lot of volatility, big tail, big wick, small body before we drop. All right, so okay, you glad we are bearish? Man, you're gonna accumulate a lot, don't worry. We could be accumulating down to, if you haven't watched our previous live stream, make sure to go watch it. BTC to $1,800. It is something like most people not gonna show you. Okay, it is very incredible. And some of you guys asking me like how to use the log scale on the Fibonacci retracement, right? So let's go on BYBIT before I move on to another coin, right? So you take a look at this chart, okay? Take a look at this chart, BTC to $1,800. You take a look at the entire move, okay, from the bottom of the previous bear market to the top of the previous bull market in this area and that area, okay? You take a look at it. If you do a swing low from this area of 150 all the way up to 20,000, give or take, right? 1966, something like that, you can see we got exactly 382 pullback, and got supported by the 100 EMA on Bitstamp, not Binance, on Bitstamp, and pushed it upside, right? So you can see the next level we could be looking for is like 50% pullback. Okay, we retested what, 382, we retested it, we retested 236 is this line echo, okay, it's 236, excuse me, 236. That's where we bottom at, right around like 6K last year, 2018, and now we dropped down to 382, right? 382, and push back up 0.786. 0.786 is 14K, okay? 0.786 is 14K pullback all the way up to this level. So you can see BTC is respecting these levels, okay? BTC is respecting these levels, and then you could anticipate like a drop down to in this level of $1,800, 1704 actually, to be precise, okay? 1704. So just pay attention to this chart. It is very important. Most people are not talking about it. So if you see like somebody talking about it, make sure to pay attention to it, okay? Make sure to pay attention to it. Is Chainlink going back to $4? We're gonna take a look at Chainlink, but before we move on to Chainlink, let's talk about our favorite list of next coin we're gonna talk about. It is gonna be Ethereum, guys. So let's take a look at Ethereum on a daily. So when you take a look at Ethereum, guys, let's take a look at it on the regular candle. When you take a look at Ethereum, very bearish, okay? Nothing bullish about Ethereum as up to now. We got a couple of bullish candles, but very reversing candle. You can see this candle is pretty much very engulfing. We got another one very engulfing, and right now we cannot break the 21 EMA on the daily, okay? The 21 EMA is the most important price action you want to look at right now. The most important price actually you want to look at, it is exactly at roughly 179, okay, 178.98, right, give or take. So you could anticipate like a rejection right around this 178 for Ethereum, and target to the downside is like roughly to retest this baseline, okay? Medium term, retest this baseline of 160 to 162, give or take, right? So you could anticipate like another drop if BTC gonna be reversing from 8,300 down to like 7879. Ethereum not gonna resist that pressure. It's most likely gonna drop down to this level, okay? The volume for Ethereum is not incredible at all. You can see like volume is decreasing. At some point price is decreasing. That's not good, right? So volume is decreasing, price is decreasing, so a lot of volatility gonna be coming in very soon. And that's Bitfinex, okay? That's Poloniex, okay? But let's take a look at it on. When you take a look at it on Binance, it is actually, the volume is actually constant, okay? It is actually constant, no major move at all. And then like I just explained to you, okay, on during a bear market, when volume is increasing, right? Volume was increasing and price basically dropped heavily, and then now volume price is going up. You can see price going up, but you can see like your volume is decreasing. So it is not good at all, okay? It is not good at all in regard of price action. We could be seeing like more selling pressure for Ethereum. So let's move on to Litecoin. When you take a look at Litecoin, similar move to Ethereum, and Litecoin, basically facing a lot of challenges, like just like Ethereum on the 21 EMA, big rejection, okay, big engulfing candle right around this area, and we cannot retest the 21 EMA on the daily, okay? That's the biggest challenge. One of the biggest challenge right now for Litecoin is like to break this 21 EMA. I mean, if like we breaks it, we could make this ABC correction and get rejection from this 50 EMA on the daily, this blue line, which is roughly around like a $62. So it is quite bullish for Litecoin to go $60. That's going to be very bullish. But I don't see like Litecoin going to $50, like I mean $62, like within the next few hours or few days, maybe next week or so. Every day, possible fake out and get rejected by this 50 EMA on the daily. So keep an eye on Litecoin. Very bearish. A drop to the downside, guys. We're looking for this move. Okay, we're assuming the top is right now roughly $60. We're going to be looking for $47 to $46, which is roughly around 1.27 to 1.41 pip retracement. Okay, from swing high to swing low. Swing low going to be $50, swing high $60, 1.27 going to be 47, and 1.41 going to be 46. So keep an eye on Litecoin to make this drop. Okay, to make this drop, and then we could look for accumulation and a nice 10 to 15% move. All right, hopefully. All right, so could look for this move. So Litecoin is not looking that bullish at all, guys. The buying pressure we got when BTC is going up, that's on Binance. You can see it's not bigger than any of the selling pressure, the previous selling pressure. Okay, very significant selling pressure on September 23rd. Okay, you have to respect these moves, guys. You have to respect these moves. XRP looks like it is ready to drop. Let's take a look at XRP, because XRP is very interesting, guys. I have something very interesting to show you about XRP too. So let's take a look at next coin we're going to take a look at is EOS. All right, talk about Ethereum, next EOS. Okay, let's take a look at the setup we got from our premium member. Right, we said like EOS was like right around $3. We shorted EOS, guys, $3 exactly. As soon as we broke this trend line, 5-way structure, dropped down to 236, wasn't sustainable. We looked for a 0.618. You can see a target was like 2.74. We dropped exactly down where to like a 2.6, even like 2.67, right? So you can see first target hit, second target hit, and then we're looking for now the bigger target. It is like a $2.25. Okay, $2.25. So we're not gonna get it like, I don't think we're gonna get it within a week or so because of this big volume we just got on Binance. I think that's BYBIT. Let's take a look at it. That's BYBIT. So you cannot call it accumulation, but that's the biggest volume we got within this area of accumulation. So, and the body candle is pretty small, so it could be pushing the price up to a double top, but I'm still looking for this drop. So let's see how we're going to be able to break this 21 EMA. But if we break this 21 EMA, where can you look for? Okay, let's say you're looking for a let's say you got a counter argument and you be like, okay, EOS going to be pushing to the upside. All you have to do is just do the reverse, and then you could be looking for EOS to like a $3.60. okay, $3.60. In case we break this 200 EMA, we could be looking for a move up to a $3.60. okay, so at least for the short term. Okay, so that's it for EOS. Let's move on to Ripple XRP, King XRP. Okay, Ripple XRP, guys, we're going to talk about the bigger picture before we start off with the lower time frame. Ripple XRP, guys, it is I said it yesterday. Okay, if we break this area, guys, of 22 to 21 cents, guys, we don't have any other support. Yes, okay, 14 cents might hold like temporarily, but we could be looking for 14 cents to 10 cents. Okay, so reason why I'm telling you 14 cents to 10 cents, you have to know how to use your fib retracement. If you take a look at the this entire move, okay, this entire move of the previous the move from like roughly, I think like 2015, right, all the way up to December 2017, we dropped down exactly to 382. Okay, 382 pullback. You can see respected the price. 236 respected the price. You can see we got this support 236, right, and then we got another support. at 382. Right now we double bottoming at 382, and you don't want to double bottom at a fib level. It's not a good sign at all. Okay, in terms of bearishness, you're double bottoming on a heavy, not a heavy, price, I wouldn't say price action, but not a heavy volume. It's not good at all. So what we can expect from Ripple, the bullish sign I'm seeing on Ripple, right? You can see that's a 21-day candle. You can see what I just showed you about BTC, right? Big tail, big wick, small body. Okay, big tail, big wick, small body. It is a sign of reversal, guys. So Ripple has a a bullishness, inside this bearishness, inside this bearish pattern, we got a hidden bullishness. So we have to pay attention to it. Even though I'm shorting Ripple right now, I'm still like looking for this move. Okay, I'm still looking for this move. If I get out, I'm gonna be starting to see if Ripple XRP going to be able to hold this area of 21 cents. If it does, we could be looking for all the way up to 60, even like 80 cents Ripple XRP, right? But guys, let's not get too confident about that. Okay, let's not get too confident because the volume is not confirming like we could be doing those type of moves. Okay, the volume is not confirming it. All right, but we have we got a nice possibility of going up to like 60 cents to 80 cents very quickly. Okay, it's not going to take forever. It's going to be a very big move. You're just going to wake up just like roughly around like September 10th, September 18th, September 10th, right? This candle, you can see it. We could just get this type of move all the way up. Ripple going like a 100% move in one day. So watch out for Ripple. Okay, watch out for Ripple. So let's go on the lower degree and we talk about Ripple. And I'm going to give you a special video regarding that Ripple going to 80 cents because I think it needs like a special attention. So when you take a look at Ripple, that's a 45 minutes, right? You can see, you can argue, guys, we could be pushing to the upside, right? Because we got this flat correction, right? It could be expanded all the way down to like a 28, roughly 28 to like a 27 before pushing to the upside, right? You can't just ignore it, even though we got this bearish sequence candles, bearish momentum, double bottom to the 50 EMA on the 45 minutes, and then 100 EMA, and also getting rejected by the 21 EMA. We still can push up to the upside, right? We can push to the upside, but I'm still on a short on Ripple, and just put a stop loss right around 31 cents. Okay, 31 cents, because if we break 31 cents, we could be going to 37. Okay, we could be headed to like 37. But Ripple XRP, another thing you have to pay attention, guys, is like we got a channel. Okay, that's one of the reasons I'm bearish, and we got this channel and we already broke it. Okay, you can take a look at it on the 45 minutes. 45 will be a lot. Let's take a look at the hourly. You can see the hourly, we already broke this channel. And if you go back on EOS, as soon as we broke this channel, we open a short, and then EOS like hit our target of 2.6. that's like 13% drop. I'm looking at the I'm looking for the same move, guys, same move, not even Elliott wave, but just the same move using your fib retracement from swing low to swing high of roughly 20. Let's take a look at this move. Take a look at this move, this entire move. This channel, we broke that channel, the bigger channel. That's what I meant to say. This one, we didn't quite break it. We broke it, but jumped back above it. But we made another small channel, which is a small fractal. We just broke. So I zoom in. You see, as soon as we break this channel, right around this area, guys, it's gonna be a lot of short opportunity, and most people are gonna be short in Ripple. And target to look for, it is roughly, you see, we got supported by this 236. Next area to look for, it is like 382, and after that you could look for 50% pullback and a 0.618 pullback, guys. So these three target are very important. Okay, they're very important. 236 been holding the price very strongly, right around like a 28 cents. Next target is 382, right? 382 is going to be like a 27, and 50% going to be 26.65 in that range. So I'm looking for this 50%, not even 236. Okay, we still can get a bounce from 236, jump from a 382, jump back up to 236, and drop back down to this level. And the lower degree, we got a small fractal. Okay, you take a look at this area. It is a, you see, if you zoom it in, you can see like we're making the same same exact structure we made on the bigger time frame. Like you can see, that's why I'm telling you, Ripple is pretty special. Look at this move, guys. That's what we made. That's what we made on a high degree. Okay, and we broke this one. Most likely on a high degree, we're gonna break it also. Okay, we're gonna break it also. So we're gonna break it also. That's a high degree. You can see it. Same move. So you have to dig deep inside to see this stuff, guys. You have to dig to see this stuff. All right. You can say we broke it, guys. It just depends how subjective you're gonna how subjective you are. You could say like we broke it and then we jump back and retest it. Okay. But it'll be like cheating, right? You don't want to cheat, so you just do include everything. All right. So, but you don't want to cheat, right? Just draw it properly, and then yes, we did broke it. Just jump back above it, but we did broke it. All right. So basically, guys, Ripple, look for those targets, at least for the short term. That's the setup I got for Ripple on BYBIT. Okay. Next target to look for 2666, then 2555, then 243. Okay, 243. So let me see if you guys have any question or any other coins. Let me take a look at Bitcoin Cash, guys, for my loyal member K4. Remember what I told you yesterday about Bitcoin Cash? You can see Bitcoin Cash. I know you've been following, and I told you about this box K4. Okay, I'm not sure if like we're gonna get into this box, because this box is a roughly 0.618 and 0.786. I told you when Bitcoin Cash was right around this area, I told you we can push up to this area, up to 0.786, right? But we're getting rejected from 50% pullback. We're double tapping. Okay, this double tap might not means a lot. I don't trade Bitcoin Cash, but it could mean a flat correction. You can see in this area you could make this move. All right, but if I was trading Bitcoin Cash, we make another flat correction in this area, I would get out. Okay, I'm not gonna wait for 230. Right now it is like 224. I'm not gonna wait for 230. If I'm just gonna take profit. If you long it from this area up to 50% pullback, just get out and look for the short up to like a 230. All right, so just secure profit. Volume pretty nice now. Volume is pretty nice. Okay, pretty nice volume. And we talked about it yesterday, guys. We talked about less than 24 hours. We're gonna be looking for that box. If you haven't watched that live stream, make sure to go back and watch my previous live stream, and you can get these analysis. All right, so let's take a look at Link. Somebody asked about Link USD, Coinbase. Let's take a look at Binance, has better history. So Link is basically just making a flat correction. You take a look at that's a 4-hour time frame. That's a flat correction you get in this. I don't talk about Link much. You just ask it can make another flag, try to push high, but it's gonna drop. Okay, where is it gonna drop at? Okay, we're gonna look for let's take a look at 6 hour. Okay, you can see Link on a high degree, guys. We talked about this long time ago. Okay, I haven't talked about Link, but Link, you can see we talked about Link like pulling back up, right? Okay, pulling back up to this level and make a flat correction. What you're seeing right now, it is a flat correction. Okay, we said that we could be making a flat correction, but it is just the degree of this move is too high. Okay, it's just say on a high degree, but as soon as we drop down to this level, guys, we said our Link gonna push back up to this level and then drop. That's what you're saying, like all these yellow lines. But you take a look at it on the lower degree. Okay, again on the lower degree, I haven't analyzed Link, but this three-wave pullback we got, it is most likely from a fib retracement. Let's take a look at it. You see exactly it is from a 382 pullback, three-wave move pullback. It is a flat correction, right? what can you expect? Continuation pattern down to 0.618. 0.618 going to be roughly around like $1.90. Okay, $2, give or take, right? So $2. So let's see if like we're going to get this analysis correct, but that's what I see on Link. And we talked about this move like since Link was almost like, you know, $3. You know, when you asked me about Link, I told you Link going to drop. But when Link was like a couple of weeks, like just about a week ago, and I told you like Link BTC, you know, going to drop also. So let's take a look at Link BTC. Similar move. Link BTC basically, you know, looking to retrace down. Okay, looking to retrace down. Looking to retrace down. All right, similar move. So you can see that's what we talked about when Link was dropping versus BTC. We talked about this flat correction, further drop to this level of 0.786. We did that exactly. Okay, 0.786, and then we pull back. Okay, that's Link BTC. That's this area of a blue line. We got this pullback. All right, let's take a look at it on 6 hour. Where did we pull back at? You can see Link most likely 0.786 pullback. Okay, 0.786. all right, 0.786 pullback. All right, 0.786. let's see why you're not working. All right, 0.786 pullback, exactly like silver. I'm going to show you the chart of silver and quickly silver BTC. I mean silver versus BTC, right? So take a look at silver, guys. The pattern we got for silver, it is pretty much similar to BTC, right? We're making the same exact move. Take a look at the daily. Take a look at the silver daily chart. Okay, you see the move, this move we just made. Okay, you know, we got the three-way move pull back to the upside. Let's just hide these yellow colors. All right, okay, silver, you can see like this three-way move pullback we got, and then we got another, you know, three-way move pullback. You know, it is making this move, and this move we making in this area, that's what BTC is attempting to make, right? Let's take a look at the BTC chart next to each other, right? Take a look at BTC on 12 hour. You can see BTC, okay, that's a lower degree BTC, right? You know, that's a, you know, high degree silver. Okay, you can see these two chart, guys. They incredible. They roughly the same thing. Okay, they let's take a look at the 2 days compacted. Okay, you can see these two chart, guys. BTC made this move on a lower degree. Okay, as soon as I woke up this morning, I think I was watching Anil or something like that, and I saw the silver chart. I was like, man. And I took a look at the BTC chart. I'm like, man, BTC most likely going to be pumping. So I jump on the BTC chart. It already started pumping. So you can see we got this move, right? 1, 2, and 3 to the upside. Right now you can see a three-way move pullback. Silver got the same move, three-way move three-way move to the upside, another three-way move pullback, and then we got this way to the upside. All right. So let me just draw it. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's change the color. We got another 1, 2, 3. Let's change the color, and then we got another 1, 2, 3 from silver. Okay, you can see BTC. You got your 1, 2, 3, right? And you're gonna get another blue. 1, 2, 3, and we could, okay, if BTC wants to replicate silver move, it could attempt to make this three-way move pullback we're looking for. We could be getting, okay, we could be getting all the way up to you know, 88. Okay, but it's not confirmed yet. Let's see if BTC gonna move like silver, at least for the short term, right? At least for the short term. But right now it is sitting right around this area. The lower degree is bearish. Okay, lower degree is bearish. So make sure to hit the like and subscribe, and see you know, let's take a look at somebody asked about let's take a look at the chat room. Stop loss for Link. I'm not trading Link, but let's take a look at it. I don't want to give stop losses because I don't know what type of trading you do. So Link USD. Yep, Link, I would say like a stop loss, just current price is 250. So you're asking for a stop loss at 235. You mean you're shorting Link, right? So if you're long in Link, it means you're long in Link, right? But we could retest like this top. Okay, we could just retest this top before looking for another, another drop, which is like roughly $3. Okay, $3, right, on the 2-day chart. But on the daily chart, it's not what we're saying. Okay, on the lower degree, it seems like we're making this pullback. You got a three-way pullback, a three-way pull down, an impulse wave. So we could be looking for this wave. Okay, we could be looking for this move. So thanks a lot, Davis. Make sure to join the public Telegram group by clicking on the link, on the link under the description. BTC, we're looking for, I don't know what type of pullback you're talking about, but we on the short term we're looking for like a 8150 on the short term. But on the medium term we're looking for low 7,000. Okay, low 7,000. But on the short term we could be looking for 8120 to 8120 to 8150. Okay, and 8120 to 8150, it is nothing but 236 pullback. Oh yeah, it's 236 pullback. Okay, 236 pullback of this current move from swing low to swing high. You can see it. We got supported by the 236. 236, this line. Next level we look for is 382, this yellow line, which is like a 8120. Depending on your exchange, you just want to use the same fib retracement. If you don't know how to do it, guys, just go to go on trading view. You can select the third icon in this area, I think third one, yes. Click on the arrow and then you can look for let's see, fib retracement. That's all you need to look for, fib retracement, and then click on the star. And so click on the click on this star, so you can have it on your favorite bar, so you won't have to like always go up here and then look for it. And one important thing also, always try to get your chart on a log scale in case you're using your fib retracement, because the log scale is at the bottom of the chart next to the time. You got percent, you got log, and you got auto. So always have it like a log scale in case you're doing like a swing low to swing high of the entire move of the bull market. Like if you're looking for the fib retracement from this entire move, you cannot do it without doing it on log scale. Okay, so go on your chart, look at the bottom right corner of the chart next to the time. It's going to be say log, and then click on it. It's going to be blue. Okay, it means it is active. And you click on your on your fib retracement. You click from swing low to swing high. You can see your retracement are pretty much in line. Okay, you can see it. But if I double click on this fib retracement and I uncheck the fib the log scale like this, it's gonna be off. Okay, it's gonna be off. This stuff gave me a tough time like back in 2018, right? So you just double click on it and then check it, and then you're gonna be okay. But if you remove this, you're not gonna be looking good. You're gonna look like this. Okay, you're gonna look like this, and then you're gonna we retrace down to 0.786. all right, 0.786. So just always have your chart on log scale. It is better. Okay, it is better. It gives you better views and better price target. Better target. So Xerox, somebody asked about Xerox. Let's take a look at Xerox. Xerox. Xerox BTC giving us a nice bottom, guys. So Xerox BTC give us a nice bottom. It is actually one of the most bullish coin. I haven't checked yet. That's my first time looking at Xerox, but it is looking bullish, guys. You can see a double bottom, push to the upside. We haven't even retested like any fib level. If you take the entire move, we just retested like what, 236. So 236 is like this pink line. You could be looking for another retest of like 382, which is roughly another what, 80% move versus BTC, guys. So Xerox is looking good, but before this 80% move, you could at least anticipate like a sort of correction to the downside. And since like Xerox is looking bullish, you can look for 382 pullback. Okay, 382 pullback gonna be roughly around like a 3208. It is 3208, a 382 pullback. Okay, nice confluence, right? Nice, same numbers. So 0.382 gonna be at 3208. Okay, so you could be looking for another move, but I wouldn't be buying Xerox right now. Let's take a look at the RSI. RSI, it is looking nice. We haven't seen like a strong divergence. Sometimes like most people are going to be panicking as soon as we get a divergence. But like I said about Tron last year, Tron gave us a 45 days divergence. Okay, from like 200 sats or almost like 200, 300 sats almost like to 1800 sats, and we started getting a divergence, I think like from 500, something like that, right? So we getting a selling pressure. This selling pressure is pretty nice. If like we drop down to 236 and then you know, the RSI is neutral, it is going to be a nice opportunity to long Xerox. Okay, nice opportunity to long Xerox. So $0x. Okay, all right, guys, that's it for today. I'm gonna just call it a night. Hopefully you guys are gonna enjoy the Bitcoin volatility and then the rest of the market volatility. Hopefully you find the content useful. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, join the public Telegram group. If you want to upgrade to the premium member to get this private live stream and daily analysis, make sure to send me a private email, a private message on the Telegram, or just shoot me an email, and then I'm gonna give you the link to the Discord channel. All right, thank you for watching. Be safe out there.